Christmas is coming and I've put together a list of over 20 different low sew to no sew crochet patterns that you can make this holiday season. Hey, it's Tammy, Crafty Mompreneur. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you over 20 different low sew to no sew Christmas holiday themed patterns. These are going to be patterns that either I've tried myself or are on my bucket list to try and make this holiday season. Your girl, she don't like to sew on a lot of parts. So I'm always looking for easy crochet patterns to make that are beginner friendly, that don't include a lot of parts. Believe me, I've made those kind of crochet things and they're just not my favorite. How this is gonna work is I am going to pop up a picture, and then in the description box below, you're gonna be able to find a link directly to that pattern. And I'll give you kind of my thoughts about if I've made it or if I've looked at the pattern, what I think of it, where I think it might be challenging. And we'll get through these 20-ish patterns as quickly as possible, but giving you enough information to know if it is really something that you wanna make. So let's get started. We're going to start off today's video with a Christmas pattern that I made, and it's this cute little plushy Christmas tree. This one's by AQ Crochets, and it does have another version, which is this version here that has a lot of the lights on it. And while this is a no-sew pattern, you do have to tack on the star at the top. And I will tell you that this one with a lot of lights on it is a little bit involved with having to change the colors of each of the bobble stitches. That is for the light bulbs. And you'll see here that the inside of this project is a little bit messy, but I have sold every single one that I've made when I take them to a market. And I just recently made this version of it over the summer. So my guess is that this will probably sell at one of my first Christmas markets. Keeping with the Christmas tree theme, I found these really cute little Christmas tree ornaments by Hello Yellow Yarn, and they're just really cute smaller versions of the bigger one I just showed you in the plush yarn. This one is more for acrylic yarn. You know, ornaments are a great like smaller thing to make. Keeping with an ornament theme, these are cute little sock ornaments. You could also put little like chapsticks or something like that in them. I want to try some of these ones that I find in acrylic yarn. I want to try and make them in the plush, like either the blanket yarn or the chenille yarn from Michaels, because I prefer to crochet with that kind of yarn. I have to look at the pattern to see how big of a thing it's going to be. And sometimes the acrylic yarn patterns don't really work the same as the blanket yarn patterns do. So this is one that I'm probably going to test out. I saw these and I think they are so adorable. These are Stitch by Faye and they're Christmas light. I don't know, there's just something about a Christmas light. I personally don't know if I could make mine look this good. But depending on the size of when I get to look at this pattern more closely, this could be a really cute like decorative thing that you put on your couch if you made it with plush yarn, because they would be like super soft. And I'll be honest with you, I was looking on the internet and I couldn't find a ton of Christmas-ish patterns made of plush yarn. People that come to my markets and want to purchase usually are generally looking for that really soft yarn. I mean, there's a lot of patterns out there, but ones that I really liked and that I felt would be a good fit for the plush yarn, you know, this kind of like soft yarn, I struggled with finding a lot that I liked. This video took a little bit more time to put together than I would have hoped, but I got it done. I did find quite a few ornaments. So this is a little ball ornament made out of the plush yarn, and this is from Hook Crochet Co. And it's a little free ornament pattern. And I just love that it's just Christmassy colors. It's got the little hook kind of built into it. And I just felt like this was a cute little pattern that you could make with plush yarn. That was no sew. Now this one, again, I found so many like candy cane patterns that were out of acrylic yarn. Like there was a lot. Like you just do a quick Google search and you'll find a ton. I was trying to find something out of like plush yarn or blanket yarn that I loved, that I had a vision of what I was looking for. And when I saw this pillow, I was like, okay, like I could get behind a little candy cane pillow. It looks like it's about 16 inches tall, so it is a little bit bigger. You want like a little statement piece on your couch, or you want to give it as a little gift. This is a cute little candy cane pillow. The candy cane that I made last year was this one, and cute little thing that you could add like a decorative piece to a present or something like that. So that's another candy cane option. Next is a snowman, and there was so many snowman patterns to pick from, but I settled on this one from Wonder Crochet. And I just felt I loved it. It had a little hat that you could leave on or take off. And you could just customize this, you know, the scarf color to, you know, you could make a little hat, different colors. So I felt like this one was just your cute little basic snowman. And the only thing that you would probably need to sew on with this one is the carrot for the nose. So I feel like that's a pretty low sew pattern. I don't think I made a snowman last year, so I definitely want to make a couple snowmans. Snowmen. This little pattern I fell in love with when I saw it, and I kind of want to make myself one of these, but it is a little like Starbucks-ish cup with a little snowflake that you can hang from your rearview mirror. And I just thought this was so cute. It's by Jaded Rose Crochet. And I make like hanging plants, but I've never made little hanging things other than the little hanging plant. So this is one I might make for myself and see how it goes. And then possibly make a few for the holiday markets that I have coming up. This one is going to be a challenge and a future video, because I have decided that I'm gonna use this Pogsy Place. I always struggle with the name of this one. This is her Little Critters Holiday Edition pack, and I did buy it. And I decided that I'm gonna make these and give them away as gifts for our holiday party. We do a holiday party every year with, you know, Santa comes and all of that. And so it's gonna be a challenge, and I'm gonna see how many I can make in a certain amount of time. So I will take you guys on this journey of making all of these little guys from this pattern pack, and that will be a video in November. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, this one just has all the little guys in it, and I've made a couple of her patterns, and I really love how small and cute they are, and they're just great they're gonna be great for markets. Like, I feel like this is such a cool find. I'm so excited to like make all of these. I think 9 of them come in this little pattern pack, but she also has them where for just a couple bucks, you can buy the individual, like you just get Santa and Mrs. Claus, or, you know, the snowman and the elf or whatever. Like she has different combinations where you don't have to spend the money for the whole entire pack. So I thought that was nice, but I'm really excited to make all these and see how they turn out. So stay tuned for that. I'm getting better with crocheting with acrylic yarn. So the next couple are acrylic yarn. So A Crafty Concept has these cute little gift card holders, and she has so many different versions of them. And I believe she puts them all up for free on her blog. This is where this one is. But this one is the Christmas light version. And they're just the cutest little pouches. I bought a couple. I think I bought a PDF version to try and make one, and then I just never did last year. I want to try my hand at making a couple of these this holiday season because I just think they're really super cute. You can put money in them. You can put a gift card in them. You could even put tiny little gifts like, you know, chapsticks and things like that. And I just think these are really super cute. The other gift card holder is this adorable little like Santa themed one, and it's a drawstring, and I just think this one is so super cute, and it doesn't appear to have any sewing on it. And again, I'm not the best when it comes to acrylic yarn, but like I said, there was just so many cute patterns with acrylic yarn that I figured I would just share them all. So what I was trying to do in this video is kind of cover all the bases with regard to holiday things that you might want to crochet. One of the things that I thought about was like mittens. And so I found two things related to mittens, and one is this Christmas mitten by anvasgranny.com, and it's like a little stuffed mitten, like, so it's like a little plushie, and you know, it looks to be about this big when she's holding it, but I thought it might be cute to make in the plush yarn just to see how much bigger it would be, because again, I like plush yarn. I like the soft yarns, but this one is really cute, and she put little eyes and a little mouth on it. So I just feel like this one would be really cute for like a pillow. And so this is one that I'm thinking about making for that. The other mitten related one are these cute little kid mittens. She has free patterns, this crochetforyou.com, and all of these are free on her blog. So I'll link it in the, again, like you'll find all the links in the description box. I think, I mean, if I had a little kid, like if I had little ones, I would definitely make them a pair of Christmas mittens. I don't know which one I would pick. I don't know. Tell me in the comments, which of these 5 do you like the best? I'm leaning more, I don't know. I think they're all really super cute, but I might be partial to the Santa ones, the Santa belt one. Or the snowman. I'm not sure. She said there's also a post on her blog that talks about how to increase the size to be an adult size or teenager size of mitten if you wanted to do bigger mittens. So now, not sure if this is one that I'm actually gonna make, but I did think it was really super cute. Another Santa thing that I found, which I was trying to find some things that were pretty like easy, kind of beginner friendly. And this little Santa applique would be so cute to add even just to the top of a gift, to, I could see myself adding one to my little cup cozies that I made, because they're just, you have to use that pipsqueak. I think she said it was Burnett pipsqueak yarn. So the next time I'm at Joann's, I will be getting some of that, because there's like another pattern in here that I would need that for. But these are just a really super cute little Santa. The other Santa thing that would basically Christmify, is that a word? Christmas? Would make any plushie Christmassy, would be to just make a simple Santa hat and add it to one of the plushies that you already make. Adding a Santa hat to any plushie would kind of make it Christmassy. And I got this idea because I did have somebody reach out to me and ask me if I could make one of my plushies and add like a Santa hat or a snowflake or somehow make it Christmassy. And so I'm planning to do that. So again, that was kind of my search. That was in my search of looking for things Christmassy. Next is this cute little gingerbread. Now, I'll be honest, this is not no-sew, because you do have to sew on the little stuff on his head. It's like frosting on his head, but I feel like that's pretty easy to do. It doesn't really matter where the placement is of it. Whereas if you're putting on ears or arms and sewing on parts that way, like, I mean, you got to be more particular when you do that. But when it's just like this little frosting on the head, like, I feel like that is pretty easy. And so this little plushie is just a little gingerbread guy by, I think it's Plushie Co. But again, just check the description box below because it'll be there. We're getting down to the last few here, and this next one is one that I made as a special request. One of my friends requested it for her daughter. I call it Baby Mean, I think, but you know what it is. And it has no sewing. You crochet those little things at the top of his head, and you crochet the arms and the legs into him as you're making it. The heart that I put on his chest was from Hobby Lobby. It was just like a felt piece, and I glued it on. So yeah, this one, he works up pretty quickly. Like, you know, it's not a lot of sewing on parts. There is a little bit of face shaping that you have to do, if I remember right. But again, like it wasn't too bad. It wasn't a super difficult pattern to make. And I just think it turned out really, really cute. The next one is something that I have never made before, but people always ask me for gnomes. And I've made a couple of them, but I haven't found like a pattern that I love, love, love where I'm like addicted to making them. And so I came across these little guys, and they're just little bitty gnomes, and they're made out of plush yarn, which I love. And so I want to make a couple of these little guys. They're from Darling Maple, and I feel like this was a free pattern on her website. I'll if there's a price associated with any of these, I will notate it on the screen, but I believe this one was free on her blog. So I just think they're so cute. They've got a top hat. You can do a gnome hat. You can give it antlers. There's just so many options with this cute little gnome that I'm excited to make a couple of them for holiday markets and see how they do. Okay, the last couple are ones that are all from Jade. And this first one are these little elves. Her pattern's called like Naughty Elves. These are not free. They are on her Ravelry and her Etsy. I believe the little elves are no-sew. I haven't made them yet. The only thing I'm not really looking forward to with making these is the legs, because you got to make a long tube, which is a little bit time consuming, but they do look like they're just crocheted into the body. And so that's good. I do think they're super cute. So if, you know, you're looking for a cute little elf or elfette, or what do you call a girl elf? I don't even know. I don't know. This is a really cute pattern. I do have this in my pattern library, so I liked it enough to buy. Just have not made the time to make it yet, so it is on my list. So the last two that I want to share with you are not technically no-sew, but I don't know if I'm going to make another holiday roundup kind of videos this holiday season. One is one of my favorite patterns, especially for the holidays. Everybody loved it last year, but it technically is not low-sew or no-sew, and it's this little reindeer. He is just so cute and squishy. It's by the Friendly Red Fox. I've shared her patterns before. She offers them for free on her blog. And I just love this little squishy guy. This is one I definitely wanted to share with you, but again, it's not no-sew or anything. There is quite a few little things you have to sew on, like the feet, the nose, and the ears. So there is some sewing, but the result is worth it. It's really cute. Okay, the very last one that I'm going to show you, I'm just wrapping it up with this one because it's too cute not to share. I am going to be making these as a gift for someone. I'm going to document the process of making them. I don't think they're on YouTube, so they won't see them. I've had the pattern since last Christmas, but I never made them. And so maybe by making a public declaration here on YouTube that I'm going to make them, I actually will. Yeah, and again, because I'm not making another holiday roundup of patterns, I wanted to get this one out there, included in at least one of my videos. So let me know down in the comments which of these patterns is your favorite, which one you plan on making, or if you're a crocheter and have already made any of these, which one have you made? That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe because my next video is Granny Square Sunday. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.